Okay, today we're just looking at some more equations, practicing some different types. Again, this is one, I kind of picked one that we usually have more trouble with. This one, we want to get rid of the negative 3/4, so we can multiply by its reciprocal, negative 4/3. Again, the negative can be anywhere. So over here, everything cancels, leaving you x. Over here, think of this as 18 over 1, signs are different, negative. Go ahead and cancel. 6 times 4, 24. So negative 24. This problem, we probably want to get rid of our fraction, so we say what's a common denominator for 2, 3, and 6? Well, 6 would be it. So you do have to multiply even this term, even though it doesn't have a fraction, you got to multiply every term by the 6. So here they cancel, leaving you 1x minus, nothing cancels, 18 equals, here 3 goes into 6 2 times, you get 4x, 2 goes into 6 3 times, plus 3. I'm going to subtract 1x from each side. Gives me negative 18 equals 3x plus 3. So I would then subtract 3 from each side. And again, you can choose to do your steps in different orders. It doesn't really matter. Just show me what you're doing. And to get the variable by itself, we need to divide by 3. So I get negative 7 equal x. And it's probably a good idea to leave it that way, because when we get to inequalities, and I know I haven't done any lately, you got to be careful with that. All right. Okay, we got one more example. It's just a little bit longer one, and we have to use our good old distributive property here. So be very careful when you're distributing. So I'm going to start by distributing a negative 2. So I get negative 2x, and then negative times negative is positive 10. Distributing here, 3x minus 6. Again, I'm going to distribute a negative 2, so I'm going to get minus 4x. Negative 2 times positive 5 would be minus 10. I would like to simplify each side, so over here I have a 4 plus 10 would be 14 minus 2x equals, over here 3x minus 4x is negative 1x, or just negative x if you want to write it that. Negative 6 minus 10 would be negative 16. So now that I have it simplified, it's a little easier to get some things together. So I don't care, we can either add 2x, add 1x, so I'm going to add 1x, happened to be what I did on my paper. I'm left with 14. Negative 2x plus 1x is really negative x equals negative 16. So I would then subtract 14 from each side. And I get negative x equals negative 30. Now I'm not done because I don't want negative x. Remember, it's like having a negative 1 there. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1 to get x equals positive 30. So those are the steps that you go through there. I think that is our last slide. Yes, it is.